We are live and waiting for the YouTube link, as always. All right, got the link. Cool. All right, let's get started then. Welcome to a new execution client daily for the LambdaClass Rust team. Let's see what we got today. Tomas, do you want to kick us off?
Sure. Yeah. Yesterday I made my PR work. I also addressed all of the comments that I had on the PR. Today I finished with that. The only two things that are missing are two extras, which I just finished coding, which are to get block, like the full block, both header and body by hash, which was one of the requests. I originally was going to tackle that in a separate issue, but I just put it into this PR because it was a low-hanging fruit. And also getting a transaction by location instead of transaction by hash, because in some instances we want to get the location, use the number and the hash, and then we already have that available and we don't have to request the location again. So these are just like very small things to make the RPCs a little bit clearer. I already finished that coding that. I will probably be uploading that in the next like 10 minutes or so after the daily. And then the PR will be already ready for review again.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's continue with Federica.
Sure. Well, yesterday I wasn't in the daily, so the day before yesterday I finished adding the storage tree. That is already done. I think I have one small comment to address and it should be ready to merge. And then yesterday I took on the issue to add the RPC endpoint to get proof. So I started adding the get proof functionality to the tree. I'm finishing the last test, so I should be able to finish the functionality and the RPC endpoint today.
Okay, cool. That's exciting. I know a team member who was waiting for that endpoint to do all the work. So that's super nice. Thank you. Let's continue with Esteban.
Well, yesterday I merged finally the refactor pull request regarding the LPX protocol, and I moved to the actual listen loop for that protocol, and I made some progress, but not yet to be pushed. I'm currently listening for the incoming requests, and it seems to be working. I need to properly decode those and start a new handler for each connection. It looks good, and also I'm happy I moved from the refactoring to this, because now I'm refactoring a bit more within this pull request, which makes more sense to have encapsulating the handshake on one side, the hello exchange, and it's getting better than before. I needed to have this view of the listen loop before understanding how to refactor everything.
Yes, very cool. Okay, nice. Let's continue with Gaston.
Hello. Well, I'm working on building the status message from our view of the chain config, and I already computing all the fields except for one, which is the fork ID, which consists on a checksum of the forks that's already passed, and I am working on that, but I expect to have it working for today.
Nice. Right. So for me, I've been working on trying to refactor the store. yeah, I want to be able to kind of have like a middle abstraction layer between the database and the store crate. But yeah, I'm doing kind of like a proof of concept. I think if I am able to do it, like you will get the idea better. But yeah, that way we should be able to divide the store into like some more like specific operations related to state and separate them from the block. So yeah, I'm kind of like an exploratory phase. I don't know if it will end up being something useful or working. If the Rust compiler will let me have that. So yeah, I'm currently on that. All right, that's it for me. Does anybody have a last comment before we call it off?